Hey everybody, Nate here again with another video. Not really about church or anything today, but I just want to talk about 4 signs of a societal collapse. And are we headed to it? I think maybe we are, but just 4 things that I've noticed, and I'm sure many of you have as well, that are at least an indicator or a sign of a declining society. And I'm just going to cover 4 of them, and I'm not going to use any verses or anything like that. Just want to talk about it, just kind of off the cuff. The first thing that comes to my mind is a society that no longer values life is a declining society and one that is heading toward collapse. We see this in America now with just the wanton violence that is permeating the streets of our major cities and is starting to infect even our more rural areas. Just not even necessarily murder, but just violence, just a violent culture. Beating people up, brutally beating people, and we're just seeing a significant increase in violence. We also have a society that does not care for the innocents that are in the womb, and so we don't value their lives. We're just murdering them and getting them out of the way. Okay, and so one of the other things that I was thinking about that I don't know if this is everywhere around the country, but here locally, it seems like the way that people drive lately is just getting worse and worse. Every day out on the road, I feel like we are becoming closer and closer to a third world country just in the way that people are driving. You better not enter the intersection right after a light turns green because there's going to be 2 or 3 cars blowing through it. Just people are driving like morons. And I spent quite a bit of time in third world countries, and we're not quite there yet, but we're certainly getting there. We're moving there. And so, we're a society that no longer values life. We're a society that is vulgar. The term used to be that someone cusses like a sailor, but now it's they cuss like a mom. And vulgarity is just permeating our society, from swear words to crass language. It's everywhere. You got parents teaching their kids to swear. The lost still know that it's wrong. They'll apologize to you sometimes when they find out you're a Christian or a pastor or something like that. And unfortunately, we have quote unquote professing Christians that are trying to make excuses for why their language, their vulgarity, their crassness is okay. And, it's not okay. Uh, a vulgar society is an indication of a declining society. And another thing that I was thinking about is just flat out ignorance. It's taken several generations to get to where we're at, but the just overall ignorance of our society is astounding. The ignorance, shows up in many different forms. Um, Ignorance of what we call just the basic realities. We can't tell the difference between a man and a woman these days. So that's, ignorance. Ignorance of history. We have no concept of our national identity because we have no idea what our country is, what it's about. Ignorance of just basic scientific things. And so, with all this ignorance together, you have a very disjointed society. There's no cohesive identity, and society is literally coming apart at the seams because we're ignorant in so many different things. And then apathy. It just seems like people just don't care anymore. They don't care about taking care of themselves physically. They don't care about taking care of physical things such as vehicles, homes. You're just seeing homes in a lot of places being run down, vehicles not taken care of, and just our public infrastructure is falling apart everywhere you look. And then the people are apathetic about their spiritual health. They don't care about God. They don't care about the things that they need to care of. They don't care about God. They don't care about their spiritual health, their spiritual walk with God. And people are just very apathetic. And when you get apathetic, you just don't care anymore. And when you don't care anymore, you stop taking care of things, and things begin to fall apart. And I think we're seeing that in our society. And I don't rejoice in that. It saddens me. It burdens me. And that's why, we as Christians need to get out there and we need to spread the gospel. We need to spread the word. A country or a people that have lost their spiritual way, have lost their foundational belief in Christ, When there's no unity in Christ, you have a country, you have a nation that's going to fall apart. And that's what we're seeing around us each and every day. And so we as Christians, we need to not shy away from spreading the gospel. We need to uh, get some urgency again and get out there and spread the word. I think people are searching. As all these things are happening, we're going to have one of two things. Our country's either going to have revival or it's going to completely collapse. And people right now are searching, they're hurting, and we need to be willing to speak up for truth, speak the truth, and share the gospel with them. That's the only hope that our country has. And we just got to get serious again, get some urgency. I don't know what the Lord has in store. I don't know if we're going to collapse. I don't know if we're going to have revival. I don't know. But I do know that as Christians, it is our job to get out there, fulfill the Great Commission, and let the chips fall where they may. And we'll leave the results up to God. So don't be discouraged about all these things. At the end, we know how things are going to work out. And I'm a dual citizen. I'm a citizen of the United States, but I'm a future citizen of heaven. And I know where I'm going, and we need to help as many people come with us as we can. So don't let this discourage you. Be encouraged. Get out and do the work of God, and we'll just go from there. Hope you all have a good one, and we'll be making some more videos here soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. We'd like to put out some more content and see the video. We like to put out some more content and see the channel grow. It's starting to take off a little bit. Don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but starting to see some growth on videos being watched. And so I appreciate everyone that's watched the videos that we put out. And once again, hope you have a good one. Take care.